I wasn't even going to make a video about this originally. I had plenty of time to do so. Hours and hours ago, I heard this news, and I just didn't think it was worth talking about. But I've just been going around on social media, and a lot of people have been asking, what do you think about this? And what's your take on what's going on here? So I'll make a short video and tell you. Okay? First of all, the news is hours old now that MPL, McCartney's company, made an announcement saying that due to, quote, unforeseeable production delays, yeah, right, McCartney 3 has now been delayed another week. Instead of it being released as originally announced for December 11th, it's going to be released now on December the 18th, a week later, which is not really a big deal. It's only a week, right? You could wait another week, right? Well, I'm disappointed personally because it just so happens that by happy coincidence, I was going to be off the weekend of the 11th from work. I was going to have Friday and Saturday and Sunday off, and I had anticipated on going to a local record store at early in the morning on the release date, Friday the 11th, getting it home, having all weekend, 3 days to drink it in, and to be able to prepare a video for you people and to be able to tell you what I thought. Now, I have to wait the week. It's not so bad, 7 days, but the problem is I'm going to be swamped with work the following weekend of the 18th, so I don't know when I'm going to get this album, and I don't know when I'm going to listen to it. And at this point, I don't really know if I care anymore, and I'll go into what I mean. You know, I don't buy for a minute that there are production delays with this. Personally, I think this album has been already pressed. I think this copy's ready to go. I think it's all set. This thing's probably all packaged and ready, unless maybe I could be wrong. Maybe there were some last minute glitches that have to be worked out. I don't know, but I'm wagering that maybe this is another desperate attempt to try to get a #1 album out of this by releasing it even closer to Christmas. Okay, and I tell you, if you push it too close to Christmas, it gets lost and kind of like absorbed by listening to Christmas music. I mean, you're going to be listening to Brenda Lee, and we're going to be listening to Burl Ives, and we're going to be listening to Andy Williams. Yeah, it's Christmas season. Nobody really wants to hear from Macca too close to Christmas, unless you're listening to Wonderful Christmas Time. The whole thing just it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Enough already, you know. Maybe another thing that happened is maybe because they had so many different colored releases in vinyl, including the one where supposedly they were going to take the original versions of McCartney 1 and McCartney 2 and grind them up and put them in a yellow edition with the black dots of the Third Man Records release. Maybe they didn't have enough to go around of those albums to grind them down. I don't know what's what. All I know is something stinks here. I don't buy it. I don't think it's really a matter of a production delay going on here. I think it's something a little bit more strategic than that, deliberate than that. And it's really leaving a sour taste in my mouth. This whole thing, all these different releases, you know, first that they're doing, and now this thing about we're gonna delay it another week. You know, sometimes if you talk about an album enough, and if you keep on shoving it in people's faces enough, and you go on, it already turns you off to the whole idea. I'm going to be listening to the album when it comes out, and I'll tell you what I think honestly. To try to put all this baggage aside that they're pushing on you, but I, for one, am McCartney 3'd out already.